you know, it be a lot of talk, man. You know, people be saying, some people might say, man, who the first person that'll make it out of Arkansas, or who the biggest person that'll make it out of Arkansas. I got news for y'all, man. I can't think of nobody else besides Benito being the first. I'm trying to think. I mean, I know you got people like legendary blues singers and stuff like that. Al Green from like Arkansas, or Johnny Taylor, or you know, it's a couple of Lenny,
Bobby Rush,
Bobby Rush, But you know, in our generation, I'm gonna have to give it to Benito, as being the first person that made it, out of Arkansas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you look at it like that. I don't know if anybody else look at it like that. Cause, you know, and this is another thing, you know, you from El Dorado.
El Dorado, Arkansas.
El Dorado, Arkansas. I'm from Mount Holly. That's like 20 minutes.
20 minutes away.
All right. When I was little, like this, I probably done told you this before, and I probably said it on the last time we interviewed. Like, it's Benito's fault. I owe it to him the reason I'm where I'm at today. Cause when I seen Benito and them with MC Hammer, I always wanted to do music and be in the music. But when I seen that nigga made it and was with MC Hammer, I said, man, that was the biggest shit I done ever saw in my life. It just made me feel like shit was possible. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, hey man, I want to give you a big salute right now, bro. I promise you, bro. You was a big inspiration in my life. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know if you was inspired anybody else in El Dorado, but as far as El Dorado, let me ask you this.
Yes.
Do you feel like El Dorado gives you enough props or flowers? Because like, reason I asked that, because I know people from El Dorado, and you know what I'm saying, I feel like people look at you like you a regular nigga. And I done heard people like, oh, that's just Benito type shit. You know, that's just Rod D. That's just D-Dirt type shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you don't get the, I don't know what the word acknowledgement like you should in your hometown? Like, you could probably be out here fucking touring city. You'll probably have to get to that level before they be like, oh, shit. Okay, I see you, Benito.
Yeah. It was good at first, you know, back in the day.
When it first happened?
Yeah, it was real good at first. You know, a lot of people was really proud of me, you know, leaving the town and doing what I was doing and being able to be on the national stage and see me on national TV, you know, from the award shows to Arsenio Hall to, you know, Saturday Night Live, all of that, man. You know, coming from El Dorado, that was super huge. You know, and when we came home for Christmas, you remember that, how that was, you know, coming back home in Mercedes and Jaguars and Saab convertibles and BMWs. That was unheard of. It was like a D-boy dream. You know, it just wasn't, it was like almost unbelievable. And then, you know, me buying the Jeeps, you know, my sister and you know, JV's sister had a Jeep too. It was a whole lot going on, man, but it was a real good time. I wish I could go back to those times, but I know the times change. So, hey, it is what it is, man. I mean, now, people at home now, when I see them, I go in Walmart or something, like they say to me, you still here? I didn't know, you around here?
All these years.
Yeah. And then this is the part that really, it didn't make me mad. It used to trip me out when I see people, when I do shows like Mr. Mike, you know what I'm saying, LaCuz, do shows at that fairgrounds when I got there, do a couple shows with him. Boy, you still got it. When did I ever lose it? You know, I be like, what the hell you talking about? You know, so I just done learned to be quiet, man, and just do what I do. And they just see it when I post it on, you know, social media or things like that, man, or whatever. But the town itself, though, you know, I ran for mayor back in the day and all that.
I remember. I forgot about that, actually.
Yeah. It caused a lot of controversy because they never seen that, you know what I'm saying, at that magnitude. You know, that the brother was doing it. It was lovely. But yeah, man, a lot of cats from that still like, you know, you tried to run from it. And I ain't tried to do nothing. I did what I did. Mm-hmm. You know, I
won. Did you think
you
was going
win?
Win?
Hell, I won.
You won.
I know I won. They cheated me.
Hold on. Why
I know
you
it
feel-
sounds crazy.
Why you feel like they cheated you?
Because, man, after the election was over, first of all, the first thing was they told me it went in 15 minutes into the last day of the election, right? Went up there to the city hall. But it's gonna be a runoff. I said, wait a minute, damn, you ain't even counting my numbers from my ward yet. Wait a minute, hold on. How y'all gonna say that all of a sudden, because it's already set up. That's why you got it set up.
Who you ran against?
Frank Hash and Luther Lewis.
What they white up? Luther black.
Luther Lewis, no, he was black. I mean, he's white. Luther Lewis
Is
white.
white.
Yeah,
Both
white
of them
man.
white.
Luther Lewis used to run the hospital, Union Medical in El Dorado.
So who was the other person?
Frank Hash.
Is he white?
Yeah, he white.
So you ran against two white people.
Yeah. Now I was on the black. But see, I'm going to tell you how smart it was. It wasn't so smart of me. It was the Lord. God did it, bro. I woke up out of the middle of my sleep one night and God said, run for mayor. On everything I love, my man.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what? Who you want me to run? I said, Lord, I will obey. I went to the next one, didn't know nothing about running for mayor.
Politics or nothing.
No, nothing. I mean, I knew about politics or whatever, but I knew about running for mayor.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I want to run for mayor. And God told me, he said, run independent. I said, okay. I said, I want to run independent. Well, you're going to need at least 60 signatures to sign for you to. I said, oh, that won't be no problem. So when I got my 60 signatures and came back the next day, gave them to them. They'd check, make sure everybody was verified was registered voters. Mm-hmm. Okay, you're in the election. They were looking crazy, like, wow. Then they tried to set me up. The chamber tried to set me up. They had a debate, in the primaries. And they tell me, well, we're going to invite you out since you're a candidate, Mr. Glosson, but we don't want you to, you ain't got to say anything. Just come out to the rally or whatever, to the debate, because all the others was trying to get the Democrat, win the Republican. So we sit up there, man, they're going to call me out.
The other candidate?
No, the chamber couldn't call me out. Mm-hmm. Mr. Glosson, you got something you want to say? I said, not really, but I'll get up and address the people. I got up and spoke. See, what they weren't expecting the articulacy of a brother speaking like that to them. Because they just thought I was just a regular a hood brother from Rock Island. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Man, I got there and killed them. So when one walked up to me, he said, you know what? I thought she was going to attack me or something, say something crazy. Call me, the other word. She said, you touched me. You touched my stuff. When you said about that stuff with OSHA and everything else, I'm going to get 100 of my friends to vote for you. I said, well, man, thank you. And they was all like, wow, okay, now we got something. It got so bad. I made the paper here in the Arkansas Gazette about what I said about the Murphys and stuff back home.
What you said?
Man,
back
so
then?
bad. Yeah, I got the dude who wrote the article. He got fired, man. They fired him.
So what you say?
I showed them that how our town was. I was like, you always talk about El Dorado, quote unquote, is so great and all this and that, but you don't talk about the real parts of town y'all never talk about. Let's talk about the hood. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about, the deserts. I'm saying, let's talk about liquor store church, all in the hood. Everything across them tracks is, go to the hood, the ghetto. You go 3-4 blocks away from here, you go back to the hood. But all this right downtown is all great and great gravy. But you're not speaking for the whole people. So dude came down to do the article. He wrote a big article about the Murphys, and he called me and said, I want to get an interview from you. I said, okay, cool. So I got him and said, man, will you ride me right quick? He said, what you want me to do? I said, just ride with me. I'm going to show you the rest of the town. Because I know he ain't never seen it. Mm-hmm. I took him to every hood, Fordville, Hagen Neal, East Manor, Morning Star, Douglas, all through the hood, Rock Island. He said, oh, my God. He wrote about it. Because I told him, I said, now you see what I'm talking about? But they love our city so much. And they made a bet, he put a good black eye. Boy, he hit the paper that Sunday. I had the state senator and the state representative call me, a House representative called me. Mr. Glosson, what is going on around here? I was like, what you mean? You done stirred up a wasp nest. Talking about El Dorado, talking about the Murphys, they no different than you. They put their pants on the same way you do. I said, hell, they do. What's the difference? Only difference between us two, he got more money than I do. That's it. They're not connected to our community. They're connected to one part, and that's it. I know they donate a lot of money and this and that, but it doesn't matter to me because rich people don't understand how it is to be poor. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Or less privileged. Mm-hmm. So I was one of the ones that spoke for the people, but I got ridiculed. I had a cat walking to me and talking about, how you gonna run for, this is how silly our people are, man, how we talk about each other. How you gonna run for mayor, but ain't you a felony?
And that's what I was gonna say. And people know your background.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was saying, how Benito gonna be mayor when people know? And I ain't gonna say what the background was, but you know,
I ain't ashamed to tell it. Yeah. I had charges back in the day. I was out in the street selling dope.
in the streets.
Yeah.
I'm talking about not just no in the streets. I'm talking about. But when I was little, man had a lowrider truck with about 20 speakers in it, with a hydraulics, with a bed that hydraulics that lift up off the ground and do all kind of dancing tricks. I'm talking about like some big boy shit.
So when I did that, but see, what people don't understand is that's how the whole connection came down with me and with Hammer and everything else. When I went back to school to Grambling, I knew I had the charge on me then. And man, it was just the grace of God. God saw destiny, saw something different in my life for me to happen. And like I said, when I went to jail, I found out who my true friends was. You know, Mama was the only one who looked out for me. Mm-hmm. Mama put the car up for the bond money, you know. And I got out and did what I did, and I met Hammer, and the rest of my life changed. I didn't tell Hammer that I was up on charge after I got there with him. Mm-hmm. I didn't want to tell him I was in trouble before I got, you know, because I thought he'd been, oh, no, I ain't going to deal with that.
Yeah.
But when it happened, he's like, man, no problem. You my artist now. Hey, what they want? $7,500 restitution. Okay, we'll send it to them.
That's all they want.
That's all they wanted. And the money they found on me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the drug charges, they caught me with 2 rocks. But I've been selling dope all night long, though. You know what I'm saying? So they called it the detective to come out the woodworks or whatever, the last part, in the night. I got jammed up. But I was looking at 5 to 10, you know, but my life changed forever.
How did Hammer hear about y'all?
I met Hammer at Grambling. His cousin, JB, Jim Burrell.
Jimmy Burrell.
Yeah. And we went and auditioned. And I was the last one to go. Boy, I was nervous. I was like, man, okay. And I sung, had my eyes closed. And Hammer said, wait a minute. Hold up. He said, stop right there. Welcome to Buster Records. I'm like, what? I'm like, man, stop playing with me. He said, yeah. He said, I said, man, call my mama, because I don't believe you. And I was already in trouble with my mama because I was supposed to be back home by 10:30 that night because it's Grandma homecoming. Come back home, turn the car in, read the yellow Mustang. Mm. Boy, mama cussed me out. And I said, mama, hold on. And I gave her the phone, and she talked to Hammer. And she's like, Hammer, I don't care. What is that? Who is that? I said, Mama, the one we watching on TV. Every day we do dance in the living room on BT on the videos. And, man, Hammer talked to my mom and said, I'm going to sign your son to a record deal. And that happened all right there at Grambling State University, man. Grambling State University, what's up? Them Tigers, the new season coming, baby. HBC, stand up all day.
Let me back up to first off, and then I'm going to go back to the Hammer thing. We're going to talk a little bit about that, then a little bit about what's going on now.
Okay.
You said God told you to run for mayor.
Yes.
But you lost. But you say you won.
I actually won.
Why?
I didn't finish that. When I went into the election thing, the woman, this happened the next day. No, that's later that night. This happened later that night. Who's over the election or whatever. They was pulling the cartridges out of the machine, and we had them heart machines. Mm-hmm. They had two components. They had a cartridge and they had paper reader. You feed the paper. They was in there feeding the paper. I had 400 and some odd absentee votes, bro, from all over the country, from soldiers that's off cross season, whatever, and around the country. 400 and some votes that came in for me. That's around the country, white and black. Mm-hmm. Then the catch was they pulled a cartridge, they didn't read the cartridge when they ran the machine. They just read the paper feed. So that was the fix right there. I had every opportunity in the world to say, I'll call election. I think y'all cheated me. Mm-hmm. But I listened to an old school man, and that's the only thing I hate in my life. That's one of them compromised positions. I compromised what I felt inside to listen to him. Because I was like, bro, you old, man. That's what y'all used to do. It's a new energy right now, and I'm that energy. I should have said, nope, I'm going to do it my way. But I bowed down to the old school, said, don't do it right now. Wait, you come back later, whatever. Ain't no later. I should have done it then, man. Mm-hmm. And I beat myself about that all the time. But at the same time, I was warned by my campaign manager, man, start carrying your pistol with you. I'm like, for what? He said, bro, they'll kill you over $500, $1,000 because they don't want you to know the kind of money they deal with. El Dorado is little to you. or whatever. But they deal with millions and millions of dollars.
Yeah.
And they don't want you to find out about it because they know Benito, you going to open that book. You going to tell it.
And shout out to my boy Andre Ruggs.
Andre, yeah.
So he on the city council in El Dorado, and he gave me kind of like some insight on like, you know, what the city council doing. Like we in election season right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So people don't be understanding about like local politicians and the effect of the local politician and what they got on the community, and you know, the judges, the aldermen, the streets, and all the kind of shit that plays a part in our everyday life. We so focused on Kamala and Trump. But like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, I'm like, El Dorado's percentage of black people is more than white people.
Has been.
But the city council is predominantly white. You got a black town being ran by white people. Who they gonna look out for?
And look, and most of them on the city council, they all rich. So them rich folks don't know nothing about nobody suffering about nothing.
Yeah.
They have no sympathy for it. Look, I remember back when I was running and for mayor, some of the city council members from different wards, this one Tony, God rest his soul in peace, Tony Henry, they would have called Tony. Tony was over 3rd Ward, so was Willie McGee. The 4th Ward would call Tony to go take care of a situation that was happening with a person of color. Can you go over there and check on that for me? And because if you my city councilman, you come talk to me.
They ain't want to go.
Don't you see? Yeah, they don't want to go to send a black man over there to see what's going on. Come on, man. That's straight crap, man.
Yeah, man. Y'all go out and vote for y'all local politicians, man. For real. Shout out to everybody who tuned in right now. Do me a favor, hit that share button, man. We got Benito Gloss interview, man. We finna talk about some big things he got going on.
Yeah.
He came from MC Hammer, making it. I just got through talking about it. If you missed it, he was the first to make it out of Arkansas, making it. Cause he was on Saturday Night Live and at the Grammy type shit with MC Hammer. You feel what I'm saying?
Real talk.
The documentary, I see y'all just did a documentary, Life After MC Hammer.
Benito, Behind the Hammer.
Behind the Hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's out right now.
I done won 2 awards this year.
For that documentary?
Yes.
And
I got a big one coming up.
It's some dope. It's on YouTube. I seen it on YouTube a while ago. I didn't even know it was there until I was searching for your song.
Amazon Prime. You know, you got to pay for the Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
I love them $2. Tubi. I'm on 7 different channels.
Yeah.
Yeah, worldwide.
So that lets you know right there is real, man. You go look at your history, look at the video, look at the pictures, the man right there, and you look at the song, listen to the song, look at the track list and see who on there singing those hooks. Look who, and the big nigga was dancing like a motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, but it was another dude. This was just last week. I was talking to T, my brother that be on Sauce of the Toss. You know, T from El Dorado. He was in the streets, but he was a little bit younger than Benito. So, but they was still, you know, they was tapped in, and he was saying that it was another nigga. They said they really left a nigga behind. They said, who was the nigga y'all left behind? They said it was another nigga that danced better than you and Jimmy. They said this nigga right here he danced better than him almost.
You might have been talking about.
You said his name, I'm gonna know it.
Talking about Perry Pfeiffer.
It might have been what they said. They said,
but we took Rodney. Rodney went with us though. We took Rodney with us.
They said it was a nigga that danced better than everybody, but that nigga didn't get to go.
Yeah.
Where he at now?
I can't tell you, bro. I can't tell you.
Why y'all leave that man?
We didn't really leave him. You know, really, I'm gonna tell you something. While we was out there and we was doing what I was doing, I was trying to reach back and grab 2 of my brothers, man. I want to go and grab and bring back. They got killed, man.
Damn.
That's how crazy it is in the game. One of them was Eric Steve. I was going to bring him out and have Eric become a bodyguard for Hammer. I was going to grab Lil Andre McNeil from the projects. That was my little homie, my little road dog, man. He got murked over in Pine Bluff, you know. So there was 2 that we lost. And matter of fact, when we came back that second year, we was trying to get back to make the funeral. We was a day late. We thought our dates got messed up. We was a day late for his funeral. But I was reaching back trying to help my people from the town, you know, that I knew. And other artists, you know, we had Lil Andre and Dexter that came up there. They just showed up on the doorstep one damn day. Them niggas just showed up at our house, man. And like they literally left El Dorado, got on the bus, and called us. And I talked to them earlier today. I'm like, yeah, man, we're gonna hook y'all with it. About an hour later, niggas on our doorstep knocking on the door. Do.
They ain't playing.
They came and said, man, we staying with y'all. I said, well, whatever, man. And they wound up, you know, Hammer wound up using them. They wrote almost the whole album, The Funky Headhunter. Andre and Dexter from El Dorado. They wrote that whole album, man. They also wrote most of the songs. Some people don't know about the Pound Rich, man. Andre and Dexter wrote the whole album for Deion Sanders. Must be the money.
Do they get published?
Man, you didn't get no publishing, man. Like I did.
Did
I
they
didn't
get some money
none.
up front?
Yeah, they got about 75,000.
Well,
They had to
okay.
split it between each other.
Well, I mean,
But the record sold over 1 million copies or more. Dion made big money.
and speaking on publishing, so I sent you on
So
Boss
did Hammer.
Talk. I
Yeah.
sent you on Boss Talk.
Yeah.
And you was saying about you wrote the song for Aaron Hammer. Hammer gave the song to Aaron Hall. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play the clip and y'all just wait. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just let you tell it. How did it go down?
How y'all doing out there, everybody? Everybody watching my live right now, how y'all doing? Y'all share my live for me, okay? Share my live. Please share my live. Okay. The song was my record for my album. I was on the album, coming out with the album, because Hammer had set me up, to come out. Louis Burrell, which is Hammer's brother, he was managing a lot of groups. Dougie Fresh, Heavy D when he was alive, Brownstone, Rap Tresvant, all of them was there. So he's playing my music like, I got an artist that sounds just like you, Aaron. His name is Benito. He played my records. And that record came on. And Aaron like, I want that record.
Which record?
I Miss You.
I Miss You.
Yeah. It was done by me, Ephraim Galloway.
So originally, this is your song. You singing it.
Yes.
Okay.
Me, Ephraim Galloway, and Derek Hall. They were singing backgrounds, make everything. Because these are the same guys that produced my first album, Show Me Some Love, years later, a couple years later. But anyway, and Aaron wanted the record. So Louis said, he writes anyway. Because I always wonder why Hammer say, keep on writing, just keep on writing. Write songs, Benito. Keep on doing what you do. You're a good writer and a good hook man. I was Nate Dogg before Nate Dogg with Nate Dogg. For real, I was singing all them hooks on Hammer's records.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, he took the record and he sold it to Aaron. I didn't know. I happened to come home that Christmas and heard on the radio, Monroe was playing the record on the radio.
So you didn't know he sold it.
I didn't know they did nothing with my record. I said, Mama, that sound like me. That's my record. But that ain't me singing. She said, what, baby? And the only thing kept me, and even though I was doing what I was doing, I was like, Mom, I'm going to sue him.
So
right?
was you still with Hammer at the
Yes,
time?
I was. Yes.
So you called and, hey, man, what's up?
I call Hammer, what's up? Hammer like, hey, Benito, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, baby. You wrote that song, you write some more. Yeah, we sold it to Aaron. When you get back, I got something for you.
How much you sell it for?
Pacify. I don't know what he sold it for. He never told me. But he gave me some Pacify money.
How much was
Shut me-
Pacify money?
Like 3,000-4,000.
Yeah.
To shut me up, keep me cool.
Yeah.
And it was like this too. I was so, true to the game and loving Hammer. I didn't care. I cared, but I did my mom said, you better not try to sue him. He been good to you. He took you up out of these streets, he took you out there in California, took you around the world. You better not try to sue that man. I'm like, Mama, though. She said, baby, if you wrote that song, you can write 100 more. And all it took was my mama telling me that. And I left it at that. I never said anything else about it till now. I'm talking about it.
Do you still feel the way about it? Or do
A
you
little
feel the
bit.
way?
But I'm telling you what Aaron told me years later.
What?
When I saw Aaron. I said, man, how you feel about? I said, how you feel
Did he
about?
know you wrote it?
Yeah, Yeah, like, how you feel about my song, Aaron? At the time, Aaron had a speech impediment. He said, you should have handled your business. you can't blame me.
You're right.
You can't blame me.
Because you could have been on that publishing.
He said, you should have handled your business. And I was still looking like a dummy, like, he right.
So he ain't never reached back out to you, try to get you to write some more songs or
Man,
nothing?
what? No. I'm going to tell you something that's good about that, but listen. When all this stuff happened, I didn't know that I was signed to Hammer exclusively. See, when I signed with Hammer Buster Records / Capitol Records, I signed to them exclusively. Everything. It was a catch-22, but I didn't know I was a kid. I didn't care. I was 19 years old. Man, I didn't care nothing about it. Boy, I was like, hey, I was living a life.
Man, you over 19?
19. I just turned 19. And I got that recording deal for $350,000. Boy, I thought I was rich.
But hold on, you was that heavy in the streets at 18,
Yeah.
17?
Yeah, 17, 18. Straight out of high school.
Damn.
Football star to dope dealer
To Hammer.
to Hammer.
Boy, you had a hell of a you ain't got a head. You might need a movie, Benito.
I'm trying to tell you. That's how it went. But I see it all as my destiny in life. I see it all as God's manifestation. It was just me walking in life, man, and seeing what was going on. And I love one thing, man, Hammer always told me, bro. When I got there, he told me, said, hey, after the situation, he paid the money and everything, and they told me, threw it out to court. That's how I was able to run for mayor, too. I'm not a convicted felon. It never made it. They kicked it out. It's a misdemeanor. Anyway, he's like, remember this, Benito. You with me now, and you're a professional. you're a professional. So you never have to go back to doing any of that stuff. Leave that street life where it was, because you with me now. I'm going to show you the good life. And he did. And I became so damn cultured because I was country as hell. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, I said, culture, what's that? He's like, I'm going to teach you. Don't worry, I'm going to teach you.
Yeah.
And I became cultured, bro. And they all like, wow. Traveling the world.
Yeah.
Doing something I love to do. Wasn't on no time barriers. Well, we had, with him, Hammer, we used to on a workout regimen. We worked out every day. Ain't no sleeping around, laying around. You was up getting it.
What was the time frame that whole MC Hammer thing lasted?
About 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah, 4.5 years.
Young T in the building.
There he is. What's up, family? There it is.
Right?
T,
Yeah,
when
yeah.
Benito ran for mayor, did you vote for him?
Yeah, I voted for him.
This nigga lying.
I voted for him.
You want to be with T?
Yeah, I voted for him.
That nigga can't even vote, bro.
Real? He never got his sponge?
That nigga can't vote.
You can't?
He don't even know.
I
He don't even know how to vote, man.
I go to my burger spawn.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
they got a little thing. You ain't gonna get your burger spawn on. They got some shit you can still vote though.
So,
Okay.
4 years with Hammer. So now, right now, 2024.
Yeah.
You just came back from the Shreveport thing. 50 Cent through the big
Oh,
thing. in
man.
Shreveport, you sung down there. You was part of that. Hurricane Chris mad. Why? See, you probably took Hurricane Chris spot. That probably was his spot, and you took his spot.
When I heard it, man, when I first seen it, man, it made me mad because it's like we the only people that do that to each other. You feel me? Black on black. Now, Hurricane, you had every opportunity in the world to come down and do something for your city time and time again. But see, when the party left out, he said, you didn't bring no Louisiana artists. That's a damn lie. Master P was there. Pop Hussein was there. Fredo Bang, and Chopper. Chopper Style, Chop. Both of them. Him and P from New Orleans. Hussein from down the street, Grambling area, whatever, up in there. And then you got Fredo from down in Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
So what you talking about? But he employed all the people in that city, man. It's about 300-400 people he employed for that weekend before they put money in their pocket. So what you talking about, Hurricane Chris?
They said he threw about $300 in just threw it. Didn't even break it apart. Just threw the bundles of ones in
Man,
the crowd.
how can you beat that? Then I told you about the dome. He brung a dome in like Vegas and put it up, $1 million dome, and ran it all 4 days. Every day was an after party in that dome. Not only that, he had blow up Cessna jet, all the jump houses on downtown for all the kids. It was like, man, I know at least 1,000 more kids could got on them jump. All the great big ones, not the little ones. These great big ones, all day, every day. Even the adults. He had something for everybody to do. And in that city, them 4 days, he had no problems. Yeah, he put the police, $500, almost $1 million, but it kept us safe. One robbery, one mugging, one shooting, one killing. You know how we are. As many, you got 30,000 people to sit on that city like that, man, or more, in his first opening. Yeah. Come on, man. Come on, bro.
And you sung.
It was beautiful. Yeah, and I sung that Saturday night.
Yeah.
Up under the bridge.
Yeah.
And you saw the thing I showed you.
Yeah.
Fabulous 50 Cent land.
Yeah.
Man, that boy spent a lot of money, man. Did a great job. So Hurricane Chris, shut up. You a hater. Straight up. Go smoke some more drugs. I mean, don't do no drugs, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
Hey, so
what up, audio?
Right now, you know what I'm saying? You doing that. We came into the show. We're going to play a couple more songs at the end of the show.
Stephanie
but we
Womack.
came into the show with Guatemala. That's one of your biggest songs.
Yeah.
If y'all don't know what that Guatemala is, that's that camel toe. Yeah, I'm just, you know what I'm saying, sum it up for you.
Yeah.
It's that camel toe, and he the first person to make a song about a camel toe, I think. He did. What else you got going on right there? Catch us up.
Right now?
You new member of Men at Large?
I'm the newest member of Men at Large.
Y'all remember the group Men at Large?
Yeah, Dave Tolliver is the head of the group.
How did that happen?
I was chilling one night, man, and my phone went out. Ring! I looked at it. I said, Dave Tolliver, what's up? Benito, how much you charge me to do the show with me? June is coming up, June 22nd, opening up for Keith Sweat, H-Town, Blackstreet, and Donnell Jones. I looked at it and said, this is fake. Somebody done fake me. This is some bullshit, right? So I just clicked on it, hit the number back. And he said, yo, what's up? This Dave, what's up? Benito? I'm like, yeah, bro. What's happening? He said, yo, man, my boy, Dave, my guy, Joe Little from the Rude Boys, told me about you, bro. What's up? I was like, what? Joe? Yeah. He said, yeah, man, I want you to do the show with me, man, because Jason can't do the show right now. And I need you to fill in if you can or whatever. I said, brother, let's work. Let's work. I said, God, thank you, because it's a blessing to fill. He said, we work about everything. What you charge me? I told him what I charged him. He said, man, no, I'm going to give you more than that. He said, I'm going to fly you in, and you get your hotel and everything, accommodation, whatever. We got ground transportation or whatever. I said, nah, bro, I drive to Kansas City. It ain't but 6-7 hours. I drive up there. I was so excited. He said, okay, whatever you want to do. He said, I just get that extra bread. You know what I'm saying, for the gas money. I said, hey, let's go.
Yeah.
I ain't got that much money since I've been doing Southern Soul in 5 years.
So when you sung, you performed.
Yeah. He gave me the opportunity, man, to shine. Dave gave me the opportunity to step up and do my song. It was like an audition, because he said it. He said, it's your audition, Benito. Let's go. What you going to do? Because that was our first time ever doing something together. We just talked, and we had Zoomed and practiced Zoom, but we hadn't been together in the same room.
Okay.
And we at that stage, man, it was just like we was meant to be together, and I killed it. I killed it.
So he was like, hey, I want to invite you to be part of the group.
He said, hey, man, forget that, bro. You in the group, bro. I'm going to make you official member. So we announced it.
What does this mean now? So, like, you do shows with them every time you do a show?
Yes, we got some shows lined up right now. Matter of fact, we're supposed to be in El Dorado on November the 2nd for the blues thing. But Mike went on to book me and him together to come in and do Many Large. It's going to be a surprise ain't no surprise now, but for the people. And our next big show will be opening up in Vegas. We're doing Samstown with the Daz Band and Confunction, New Year's Eve.
That's
bringing
amazing.
2025. Samstown on Boulder Highway in Vegas, man. Don't get no bigger than Vegas, baby.
That's major.
So, and also Dave is also a member of the Gerald Levert Experience. It's him, Mark Gordon, who was the original member with Gerald and them, and Joe Little from the Rude Boys. They got just 3 of them, and they're going around doing shows around the country.
Yeah, that's major, man. Like, and like you said, you was destined. You feel what I'm saying? You might not, fulfill the whole destiny when you was 17, 18, 19, but shit, you been steady stacking these blocks. Did you think when you got through with Hammer, and then I know you transitioned over to just soul kind of R&B at one point in time, and things wasn't just going all the way up, it might have been like at a standstill or leveled out. Did you ever think like, damn, what's my next step? Before you started doing Southern Soul, what was you in your head, going through your head before you said, I'm gonna do some Southern Soul?
No, I was stuck on R&B, for years and years, and I didn't want to move from it, and it's like I went to New Orleans to visit my daughter to see my grandsons, right? And my daughter said, Daddy, you need to do Southern Soul. I'm like, what? She said, yeah, Daddy, you need to do Southern Soul. It's an artist out there that calls his name Poker Bear. You need to listen to him. I said, Poker Bear? What is that? You know what I'm saying? So you still doing shows? I said, yeah, I still do shows here and there, but, I wasn't really tripping about doing music. I was just, trying to find my way, what I'm going to do in my next chapter of my life. And she played that record, man. I was sitting there laughing at it. I live on,
the side
baby, leave on my side. Because that record hit for 5 years, almost 6 years.
It's still going.
Yeah. I said, sound like some old country stuff right there. I said, Dad, you can do that with your eyes closed. I said, you know what? And what's crazy about that dirt, when we talking about this, when I wrote the song coming back from there. This is what happened.
Song.
Yeah, this is what happened. I went down with a friend, and she took her son down to see the Saints. That when Drew Brees was playing. And the day she went down, I didn't go to the game. I went to go visit my daughter. I had the opportunity to go down, so I went to go visit my daughter and my grandkid. And on the way back, we was driving, and I was having to look over, and she was driving. She had some leggings on, the stretch pants, and she had them pulled back. And I was like, girl, what is that? Is that a Guatemala? That's what I said first. I'm thinking about Bobby Boucher off of Waterboy.
Yeah.
I said, girl, you got a Guatemala, right? She said, you're so crazy. Don't say that. I said, y'all, I'm going to write a song. You better not write no song about me. I picked my phone up right then and put it on record and said, girl, you got a Guatemala. Girl, you got a Guatemala. Yeah, girl, you got a Guatemala. She said, if you do that song, I want my 5%. That's how I wrote the record, man.
That was the first Southern Soul song.
No. I had one before the end, but I didn't really just... Yeah, the first one to hit. Guatemala was the one I wrote coming out of New Orleans. Yeah, man. I was like, wow. And it hit.
So you weren't even familiar with, just too much familiar with, everybody know what blues is, but Southern Soul, it just here recently just became like a thing.
Yes. I had to listen to it, right? I had to listen to the music and who the artist was doing what they was doing. They're like, okay, they singing like that. they singing a pattern.
And the beat always kind of probably got some little
1,
horns
2,
and
3,
shit
yeah.
in it.
You know, like I said, it's actually R&B, but it's watered down. It's like it ain't complete. Really, that's what it is. A lot of it do. It don't be complete.
It's like juke joint music.
Yeah, but I was thinking back on this. I said, it don't sound like no Johnny Taylor and them and
Nah.
Bobby, because they had full bands.
But
music.
it's some Johnny Taylor songs that could be considered a Southern Soul song.
Yeah, from back in the day.
Yeah.
So that's what it was, man. And I learned the pattern, how to sing it and whatever. And TK Soul came to me and said, "That's your hit."
Guatemala.
Yeah. I said, "Huh?" That's the one. That's the one gonna be for you. He said, "You're gonna be eating off this song for years." I was like, "For real?" He said, "Bro, I'm TK. I know a hit when I hear one." I was like, "You sure damn right," because TK write them hits.
Yeah.
So man, that's what it was, man. And I went from there. And my next one banger behind that came with Messy Ass Man.
Messy Ass Man.
Yeah.
And I was Saturday. I was in the little Chinese store. You know where people go in there and buy the little fake clothes. I was in there buying some T-shirts. I wasn't buying no fake clothes. But if I did, nigga, I tell you, nigga.
Yeah.
But and they be playing KOKY on they cause they cater to the black clientele that they have. So they play KOKY and every Saturday they got the Saturday blues all day, all night, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And even before then, like I listen to KOKY every Saturday, you know what I'm saying? I hear Guatemala and I hear Messy Ass Man every Saturday, multiple times.
Every Saturday.
I listen every Saturday, bro. I don't just be in the truck all day. I'm randomly in and out, and I'm hearing your song. I promise you, every Saturday.
I give a major shout out, man, to Broadway Joe, man. Broadway Joe finally, he came along and made it happen. Broadway Joe got me in the mix, and I love it, man. I've been on the last 2 shows, the last 2 years at the Barton Coliseum with King George.
I heard your name on the commercial for that King George show.
Yeah, King George, 2 years in a row. So, hey, man,
So
big shout out.
he reached out to you, hey, but you know,
Yes.
he do. Broadway Joe do be tapped in with the Southern Soul called Willie P. Is another person that I feel like Broadway Joe be tapped in with. I don't know if you're familiar with Willie P.
Yeah, Willie P.
With the Call ID song.
We talk.
He from here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But being from here, I was at the represent for El Dorado because, you know, like, I'm Arkansas grown. You only got the 3 or 4 artists from Arkansas that do blues. You got Avell Hollywood. He really on the Texas kind of Texas side. He claimed Texas.
I just saw him.
But he Arkansas. You got not Kenny Wayne. You got man, I'm looking at his face. Can't call the name. That's my little partner. You got Willie P. You got me. You got the other homie. Got to say, give him a shout out, man. Mo B this thing.
Mo B said he started this Southern Soul shit. Y'all just talking.
Okay, and then you got man, the one talking about too many mechanics up under your hood. Y'all help me out. What's his name? I can't think of the too many mechanics under your hood. Donnie Ray.
Donnie Ray. I didn't know he was
Texarkana.
Donnie Ray from Texarkana?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and I don't know no women.
I just saw him and Avell at the Blues Fest in Toilette.
Yeah. I don't know no women that's doing Southern Soul in Arkansas, really.
Yeah.
I know one lady trucker, but she's from Mississippi though. She ain't from Arkansas.
Man, look, Southern Soul, the new rap. Last time you heard, we talked about, you know what I'm saying, how it's transitioning and it's growing. I'm seeing they videos stepping up, they artwork stepping up. You know what I'm saying? It's becoming the new thing, man. And people like King George, he really out here picking up bags in that Southern Soul arena. You feel me?
Man, George charging $50,000 now.
And booked up to next year.
And getting it.
Yeah.
He's getting ready to go on a going on a European tour with Erykah Badu.
It's major.
It's major, man.
Yeah.
He the man right now.
So right now with Benito, do you think I know you that's the level you want to get to. What's gonna get you, what you think is keeping you from getting to that particular level?
Once again, I'm gonna go back to TK Soul. TK said you need to do some more records, do some new records, you know, like 3 to 5 new records and put it out, you know, over the next year or so. Keep me moving and working because I got an advantage now. Not only am I doing R&B, I can still do my Southern Soul too, and just keep it moving on both sides. Work both sides, man. God, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Creator, for blessing with that, man. It was a blessing that fell in my lap, man. And I'm holding on to them bull horns and I'm riding, bro. You hear me? I mean, everything has changed. The money situation, the shows. I got a guy that hit me Saturday out of Arkadelphia. You know about a club called Club Curtis or something?
Yeah. I do they flyers, they artwork.
Yeah. Club Curtis finna bring me down. You know, the guy's got to deal with what's his name, Robert Perry. He's dealing with, the owner, the guy they say own a funeral home or something.
Roland.
Yeah, Roland, and a couple others for to bring me to Arkadelphia. That's great. My guy, man, from Monroe, Louisiana, Scott Banks, called me today. Scott Banks told me, hey, I'm gonna put you in the next run up. I'm doing out in Monroe at the hall. I'm gonna feature you, Benito. I said, wow, for real? I mean, I was really shocked. He like, yeah, and he gonna pay me well.
Yeah.
So Scott,
So you finally gonna break it through in this
and getting them chips
in this new lane.
Scott, come on now.
Yeah.
And look, I do weddings, I do wedding songs, I do receptions.
And speaking of that, man, my dad, I
Singing
see him
funerals.
in the comment. He said, "What up, homie? You the man." And I appreciate you because a couple of years ago, you came and sung at my dad's birthday party.
Yeah, man, that's family, man.
And you
I love
blessed
y'all, man.
us with the performance at the birthday party. Man, I appreciate that.
Dad,
And
man.
my sister said, Benito used to call down to the house, and when we were young, he used to sing to me on the phone. And then my mama say, all right, now get your ass out the phone and go to bed.
That's back in them high school days, man.
Yeah.
We call ourselves courting and stuff. Like when you was courting, you had to go see the mom and daddy before you could take them anywhere. Like, where y'all going? And what time you gonna be back? Okay. Tyrone ride with them. You ain't going nowhere by yourself. Yeah, the big brother riding. Okay, let's ride.
Hey, man, anything you want to let them know before we get up out of here and play these last two songs?
For everybody that's watching, all your fans and all my fans, if you haven't seen my documentary, go check it out. It's called Benito Behind the Hammer. It's on Tubi. It's on YouTube. It's on Amazon Prime, other channels. I got a lot going on. I got to say this. Thank you to the Texas BIFA, Black Independent Film Association, for nominating my documentary as a winner for this year, 2024, in Houston, Texas, which I'll be attending 3 days. Man, look, I got 3 things going on. That Friday night, the dinner, they're going to show my documentary. And I'm going to get a chance to get up and speak about me and my brother, Michael Young, Sr., from down there, from Bad Chapel, Huddick. But he stays in the Aloretta now. Michael Young, what's up, baby? He shot my documentary. We won with that. We won another award earlier this year. I forget what it was for, what a company that gave us an award. But this one is big to me because it's over Texas. I'm not only showing my documentary, I'm performing on the Sunday at the red carpet at the Gallo at the award show that Sunday night. Nephew Tommy is the host, and a host of other people. Mr. Thomas is an ex Black Panther. Well, he he's still a Black Panther. He walked with Martin Luther King and all the other greats, man, throughout the day. So he put this Black Film Association thing together. I'll give a mad shout out to my girl Denise Neor Smith and my cousin Lisa, for making everything possible. And bruh, I'm going down there. I'm receiving another award called a Star Steppers Award. It's equivalent to a lifetime achievement. This makes my 3rd lifetime achievement award I'll be receiving within a year and a half, bro.
Hey, that's dope, man. Benito, he more than one player away. He really done made it, man. Like I said, once again, he the first person to make it from Arkansas in my generation. You feel what I'm saying? The first to make it, man. Big things with Hammer. Now he doing big things in the Southern Soul R&B arena. Y'all make sure y'all go follow him. What's your Instagram?
Benito Glosser. At Benito Glosser. Oh, Dirt, I can't leave this one out.
What's that?
For everybody, I was gonna post it. I'm still gonna post it. Today, I did a little skit singing of Goodbye Love yesterday, right? And today, Teddy Riley start following me on Instagram.
Hold on. You song, what song?
Goodbye Love.
This one of Teddy Riley song?
We got songs.
And you tag him or anything?
Nope.
He just followed you.
He started following me this morning. Once again, I saw it. I said, that ain't him. That ain't the real one. I clicked on it. It was a real Teddy Riley.
So you know what time it is now?
I always wanted to work with Teddy. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Teddy the GOAT, bro.
Man, when I saw that, bro, I got chill bumps all over my arm because I always wanted to work with Teddy Riley.
He done found him a new Aaron Hall now.
Man, what? Look, I mean, even with the thing that's on, Boss Talk 101, big shout out CEO. What's up, baby?
Yeah.
A lot of people, they say a lot of negative things, say a lot of positive things, but most of them say, you sound just as good, if not better than Aaron Hall singing it.
Yeah.
Because Aaron had surgeries on his throat and everything. He don't sound the same no more. We all, everybody always get old. But I tell you one of my key units to being how I am, man, in this life of music and have sustained throughout all this stuff and trials and tribulations. I've never smoked and drank in my life, Dirt.
Ever.
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 You ain't never put a joint
No.
and puff that
No.
joint.
And you know when I was on Hammer, I seen it all.
You ain't never drunk a beer
I ain't never drunk a beer.
in your life.
Beer makes me, I smell it. too
Wine.
long. It makes me sick in the stomach.
Took a shot
No, sir.
in your life.
No, sir. I made that vow to me and God when I was about 12 years old.
You with him, you never hit that little powder.
No, sir.
And I don't fucking with you.
I seen him, not him, but I seen him do it, man, have it out there on the table in different parties and stuff, in
Yeah.
Hollywood. I seen all that, man, all the weed you want, all the...
But that is gonna contribute to your long longevity. Like
Look.
drugs, they're gonna bring you down right there.
And I'm
Especially
going to say this. Look, I'm not cutting y'all. Do I look 54 for to be 55, y'all?
54.
I'm going to be 55. November the 8th, make 55. And my star child, my daughter, India, she's going to be 20. You know, she's born on my birthday. We share the same birthday. I'm going to be 55. I don't even look 55.
Bro, look at Bobby Rush.
Yes, 90.
Still turning up, doing
Bobby
shows.
like 92. He be lying about it. Bobby Rush really like 92.
Who you say he was?
90.
It don't even matter. He 90
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Still
Yeah.
going,
Bruh.
performing.
Black don't crack.
Hey man, y'all go follow Benito, man. I'm finna take y'all out with these last two songs. We got Sauce to Toss It up next. We looking for 10 artists tonight. Benito probably gonna stick around and help us, do some
I can't
judging.
wait to be on that, boy. I've been waiting to be on this forever.
Hey man, look here, man. We gonna bless 10 artists. We gonna bless y'all game. We looking for 40 from Sauce to Toss It. We gonna take them 40 and we gonna narrow that down to 10 by throwing 2 concerts with those 40 artists in the concert. And then from those 10, we gonna take them and give them an artist development deal, take them from a zero to a
dog.
hero, man.
Bendari.
The next song we gonna play, we gonna take them out with that mess ass man. We gonna play 2 songs right quick. We gonna
Before you play it, though, Dirt, before you play, hold on. I want to say, man, thank you for having me on your show, bro. You just like family.
Yeah.
The real underground, radio has been doing their thing for like 5-6 years now.
Shit, 8, 9.
8-9 years. And you represent for the state of Arkansas.
Facts.
So Arkansas, we got to stand up. From El Dorado to Fort Smith or wherever, anywhere in the state, Dirt is always there. The LilRockObama.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Suge Light.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
him and his brother T. Hey, we go way back. Man, I seen Goober the other night, bro.
Yeah, he out. He free. I hope he stay in the mix. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
I got him on the documentary. I got him
Oh,
in there.
man,
I got you on the documentary.
Emma?
Yes.
Okay. Drop it. Stop playing and drop it,
He
man.
bullshitting.
Oh, man.
Yeah, y'all both on there.
Man, I said, man, I almost shed a tear, man, when I saw him the other night.
Yeah.
We hugged and we embraced, and his son was standing there, too. He was like, yo, he said, my daddy used to talk about you all the time. I was like, hey, man, your daddy got some real history, bro. Yeah.
Hey, man, shout out to the Pound. Shout out to the A7.
El Dorado, stand
shout
up,
out
baby.
to the whole state, man. 501 all with the 479 on mine, man.